move on to Demon Slayer Season 3. Oh my goodness. This is classic Demon Slayer, and I'm having a great time. So we go to the Swordsman's Village, and right away we left two of our favorite characters. We're getting introduced to new characters. And so, there's two new Hashira, and they were both revealed to us in very interesting way. The female one, especially, you know what I'm talking about, and then there's the other Hashira. Again, with Japanese anime, well, with anime, I can't remember the Japanese names. I'm horrible at that. But the Mist Hashira, and he's really really cool, and he butts heads with Tanjiro right away, and that's really really enjoyable for me. And so hopefully the show going forward, everything seems to coalesce and come together. But right away, the first three episodes of season 3, I think, are a brilliant setup without feeling like I've stepped back and I'm just spinning around, going nowhere. I really like that the Demon Slayer quality is continuing and the pacing is moving forward at a pace where I think, oh my goodness, this is actually going somewhere, especially when you get to the first episode and and you meet that particular demon. You know the one I'm talking about. If you see it, no spoilers, but no, right, yeah, I'll let you know when I get to the spoilery part. But Demon Slayer, I think, is on a great path. The bad guys are leveling up. I thought the last arc, it leveled up, but no, the bad guys are leveling up a lot in this episode, especially in episode 3. We're going to be reviewing episode 4, next week when it comes out. But spoiler time. I because I have to talk about this is the most interesting part to me. And so if you haven't watched the first 3 episodes of Demon Slayer season 3, go watch them now and come back. Make sure you subscribe so you can find the video. But I that the number 1 demon, the upper rank demon, looks spoilers, looks a little bit like Tanjiro's dad. That's my theory. And if you've read the manga, don't tell me, obviously, but I'm starting to feel very, very nervous for Tanjiro, and that robot doll also looks like him, and so he's been around a while, but I don't know, man. Tanjiro, I think, is going to come face to face with some ridiculously emotionally difficult scenarios, and I can't wait to see it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that's his dad, or is it someone that looks like his dad? He's got the same earrings, he's got the same hair, he's got a scar across his face. Yeah, man. I think this show is gonna get to a point where it's gonna be really, really emotional and really, really hard to swallow, um, really, really fast. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Demon Slayer season 3, episodes 1 through 3. I thought the pacing was good, and to be honest, I after Demon Slayer season 1, I started to feel like it got just a little bit more goofy. So I don't think I've liked the season as much as I liked season 1, because it started to get a little bit more into the more hyper anime tropes, where it starts to mimic the manga and stuff. And it's taken me a while to get used to that. And so I don't dislike it by any means, but especially in episode 3, the first 5 minutes are very hyper reactive silliness. Of course, that does keep the conversation interesting. So if you like that, and then you're gonna be fine. And that's actually one of the things that anime does really, really well, is keeping conversations interesting. And that's one of the things I think that a lot of American and Western viewers think is weird about anime, is that it doesn't seem like, how is that happening in real life? The flailing of the arms and the big eyes and stuff. But it's actually conveying more emotion, faster in a sense. And so I think it's cool. Took me a while to get used to it, but Demon Slayer, I think, integrates it pretty well. It's not overbearing. It's not too out of place. Like, it's consistent enough where it's not out of place, but it's also not overbearing as well. So I think it's really, really good. And so those are my thoughts on Demon Slayer episodes 1 through 3 for season 3. I think we're heading towards this might be one of my favorite seasons yet. I think my favorite is still either the first one or Mugen Train. I didn't like the Swordsmith's Village. I didn't like the Entertainment District arc as much, but it was still great. I'm still a huge fan, and I can't wait to see what we do next. So, with that down,